Dear students, I'm happy to meet you through this online pattern of teaching. Though we could not meet you in person, I would like to connect and teach these concepts. In this unit, speech critic, feedback and improvement unit, we're going to learn interesting facts about speech critic. Earlier, these are the 4 units we learned. Now, we will move on to the evaluation part. It is mandatory for the improvement of every individual. In this is our syllabus. Now we are going to look various topics in different parts. Now this is the first part. We are going to learn about the meaning of critic. You might have come across this word, the meaning of this word. It is easily say as assessment of something. If you want to consider this critic as a verb, it helps to evaluate and give a detailed study about an activity. So critic is essential for the improvement of a person. Right? Criticize or critic. People used to say that, critic, but don't criticize. What are the difference between these critic and criticize? Can you see this slide? Criticize means find fault of someone and judging very harshly. So sometimes teachers used to criticize, parents used to criticize, society also criticize each and everyone. But here, for the improvement of self-public speaking, we have to allow others to critique us. We have to allow ourselves to critique us. Right? So this part tells about evaluate something to analyze something critically. So allow others to critique you, not criticize you. If you allow others to critique you, they could not criticize you in the later part. Hope you understand. Now we'll see the definition of critic and the definition of speech critic. It's a detailed analysis and assessment of something, often highlighting both its strength and weaknesses. So, critic is essential one. What is speech critic? Speech critic is a formal assessment of your speaker's performance. Now I am giving a talk. You can give some critic in your mind. That's the right quality of a person. Whenever we observe someone talking, we have to give critic. We used to give critic in our thoughts. That's good. Human nature. Right? This determines the effectiveness in communicating a message. So always give proper speech critic. In this part, we are going to learn why the speech critic has to be given. Significance of critic. This speech critic supports understanding ourselves. How I am talking, how my minds are working, how my thoughts are processing. This will help us to develop the skill of public speaking. Allow others to critique you. Next, it improves content organization. We have studied the previous units, right? Organization of content while talking. In the later slides, later part also we will give few input How I have to talk in the beginning, how I have to go in the middle, and how I have to finish at the end. It enhances our delivery techniques. While I presenting my topic, how I present, that will also enhanced. This will also enhance the critical thinking. What do you mean by critical thinking? When a problem arises in a presentation, how you can tackle it, that's the critical thinking. Okay, it develops critical thinking. Automatically, the confidence of a person will be enhanced. Audience engagement is the previous unit we learned. Lot of skills, lot of techniques are there. When you allow others to critique you, when you allow yourself to critique, self-analysis, then you can develop the improvement in the audience engagement. Constructive feedback mechanism. Okay, so get proper feedback. It reduces the stage fear. You know one thing, when you are not having fear of stage, then you are the great public speaker, right? You have prepared everything well and you can present it. Then promotion of continuous learning. Right? Study, write, and evaluate. Prepare, speak, and go for evaluation. Finally, you will be fine-tuned to become an excellent orator, a public speaker. Hope you understand the significance of speech critic. We will wind up. We will meet in the next part and learn what are the areas comes under critic. Thank you.